By God, you have to see the movie Kneecap. All right, if you don't know who Kneecap is or what it is, that's totally fine because I didn't know anything about them until I saw this movie. All right, so this movie is a comedy, drama, action kind of thing based in reality. It's about a music teacher and two drug dealers who happen to come together unbeknownst to one another and realize, oh, that guy knows how to make good beats, that guy knows how to write good rhymes, and that guy sings well. We could be a band. Let's be Irish rappers. That's right, this movie takes place in Ireland. And not only that, but they're rapping in Irish, not English. So you don't really know what they're saying, but the beats are good, and the emotion and just the passion they have really comes through. And the music is fantastic. And the comedy is great. So at this point in Irish times, nobody's really speaking Irish besides a small group of people, and the government's trying to make it so nobody speaks the language. And they're trying to stick it to the man and say, hey, our native tongue should be spoken. It should be what everyone speaks. And so that ruffles some feathers. And at the same time, they're getting high and getting drunk and just having a blast doing what they're doing. And the local cops are after them because they know they're up to some crazy shit. And they realize if we supply drugs to our audience, they'll have a better time. They'll tell their friends. And then everyone will flock to our shows and we'll be a success. And sure as shit, that pretty much works. But besides the government and the cops, there's a vigilante group of people who are anti-drugs in the community who pretty much want to kill these guys. But they're not stepping down. They're standing up for what they think is right. And I know this movie sounds like a drama because it is a drama, but it's freaking hilarious. It's a dark comedy, and I laughed my ass off. And most of the movie is speaking in Irish. Now, I know you're thinking it's Gaelic, but they go way out of their way to say it's Irish, not Gaelic, and their subtitles, but it's cool. You're just riveted by what's happening on screen in the story. It's fantastic. And the cast I've never seen before, except for one of the rappers' dad is played by Michael Fassbender, and he's great in this. But the stars of the movie, the three guys in Kneecap, are playing themselves because they're a real band, and this is a little bit of their origin story. And sure, not everything happened in real life, but by God, this is a fun way to get to know the band. I got in my car and listened to their music right after I left the movies, and I loved their albums. They're fantastic. The movie's fantastic. You gotta check it out. And you should check out my movie review podcast. It's called Movie Toast, news and reviews, and we're available wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, and please stay toasty.